Hey guys, it's Audra and welcome to 365 Projects. I am here today with my Booktube-A-Thon TBR. I'm so excited. This is like my official 1-year anniversary on Booktube. You can see here, like last year I had baby hair after chemo. Like, it's been a journey. I've read a lot of good books since then. But if you are a returning subscriber, you're probably like, what on earth are you doing sharing your TBR early? Good question. If you are new here, what's up? My name's Audra. I am an elementary librarian, a huge procrastinator. I mostly share about books, but every once in a while you'll see something like beauty related, boobs related because of breast cancer, or Brady related, which is my emotional support dog. So, my neighbors are moving furniture again. Anyways, like I said, I'm here with my Booktube-A-Thon TBR. I'm super excited to share it with you. Super excited for this week. The reason I'm sharing early is because we are going on vacation in a 17-hour drive there and 17 back, so it's 34 hours in the car. So I'll get a lot of reading done, but we won't get back until Booktube-A-Thon starts, or like 2 days in or something like that. So I'm going to take a couple of these with me, a couple not, and I need to get this up before we leave. So let's just get into it. So starting off with challenge number 1, it is to flip a coin. And these aren't very different from each other, but these are brand new middle grade. And these are choose your own adventure for diverse female characters, it looks like. These are the only 2 that are out so far. This is about a young Indian girl whose family owns a sweet shop, and she wants to, instead of working there, she wants to play in the Wizard of Oz. And then this is Yael, maybe, and the party of the year. This is about a Jewish girl that's planning her bar mitzvah. So, like I said, choose your own adventure. I am excited to read these. I want to get to these so I can decide if these fit into my library at school. And so, since this is book 1, we'll call this Heads. Book 2 will be Tails. And let's see what happens. Oh boy, here we go. It is, what on earth? A very dirty Tails. What state is this? Arches? Utah. Alright, Utah. Anyway, so Tails is this one. So that's exciting. Yael, is that how you say that? Please tell me down below if I'm saying that wrong. But I cannot wait to get into that, and I'll save the next one for a different time. The second challenge is to pick a book that is something that you want to do, and I picked a book that I've been wanting to read for a while. I was hoping I'd pick for the Book of the Month project. Didn't happen. And I don't know much about it other than it's about adoption of some sort along the way. And if you don't know, I am very passionate about foster care, very passionate about adoption. My family did it for 10 years. That's how I have my younger brother. And so that's something that I hope to do, is to adopt a child. Even if I have my own biological children, we'll see. I still want to be able to adopt and do foster care. So I want to get to this one for that challenge. And then the third challenge is to read a book to movie adaptation. And guys, I am so stupid excited about this one. This just came out. It is Hocus Pocus and the all-new sequel. I live for Hocus Pocus. I am a 90s child, and so every October I watch that movie like 20 times, like not even exaggerating. It's on repeat. And so this just came out from, I think, Disney Hyperion. Disney put it out. And it is YA. The first like third or so is the retelling of the movie. And so that's going to go super quick, and I'm going to fly through that. The rest of the book is actually the story of Max and Allison's daughter. I don't know if the witches come back. I don't want to know. Like, this is a sequel that we've all been waiting for. Like, but when are they going to really put out number 2? I really hope they do that. So I'm excited to get to this. I'm excited to watch the movie again, even though it's in the middle of summer. I am all about this, and I cannot wait. All right, number 4 is to pick a book with green on the cover, and for that I'm going with Nevermore. I don't have a physical copy, but it is on Overdrive for audiobook, and I've heard the audio narration is fantastic. Once again, don't know much about it. It is a middle grade fantasy that's been compared to Harry Potter of sorts, but it is about a young girl who is born on the most cursed day of the year, and so everything she does is cursed. Her town wants nothing to do with her. That's all I know. I put this up on my teaching Instagram and asked if anybody read it what they thought, and one of my most trusted librarian friends said that she reread it, and if you're a librarian, you understand the pain. I don't reread a lot of books because there's so many I need to get to so I can book talk them. So if somebody's rereading them that's a librarian, like, it has to be good, and I cannot wait to try this one out. Now, number 5 is to read a book with a hat on. I think we all have kind of heard about what we really feel about this one, but moving on. I don't have any hats. Like, I had hats, and I had like cotton beanie things. I don't know. And I threw them all away because they were from like when I was doing chemo, and like I would put makeup like to blend into my bald head, so I had makeup all over these hats, and they were gross. So I recently threw them away when I moved, and so I don't have any hats, so I may have to go pick a new one up. But if I do, I will be reading the second volume of I Hate Fairyland, because it's a graphic novel. It is short. If you have not heard of these, you definitely need to pick these up. The color is beautiful, but they're kind of graphic. I don't know what they're rated in for mature, just because they're very snarky, very gory. There's cursing, like substitute cursing is what I call it when I talk to my kids about books. I don't share this one with my kids, no. But this is about a girl named Gertrude who falls into fairyland, and she's supposed to find the key to get out of it. It's 30 years later, she still hasn't found it, and now she's just ticked. And so this is the second volume, and I'm excited to get to this one. The 6th challenge is to read a book with a beautiful spine, and I need to read Sparrow. Look at the spine. It's very simple, but the birds are so pretty. I love everything about the illustrations, and if you take off the cover, or the dust jacket, and you look at the under part, it's the same. It's kind of inset, and you can see again her head there. It's beautiful. Everything about it is gorgeous. This is about a girl. I think this is a YA for sure. Her librarian actually dies, and she has such a great relationship. It kind of sends her into this spiral of depression and grief, and she actually finds herself on the edge of the building. And so I don't know much else about it, but it looks good. It looks beautiful, and so that will definitely be one I get to this week. And the last challenge is to just read 7 books. And so for my 7th book, I'm going to read one from the State Book Award list that I need to get to, and that is Counting Time by Melanie Conklin. I have this on audiobook as well. This is about a young girl whose family moves to New York City because of her younger brother that has cancer, and he is being connected with this trial for his cancer. And so I'm sure I'll probably cry. I do not ever read the ending of books, like ever. It's like one of my cardinal sins that I teach my kids at school. But when it comes to cancer books, I do. I've approved it, and so I am hoping to get to this one because I need to get to it before the year starts. So there is my very quick TBR for the Booktube-A-Thon. I cannot wait to get started. It is going to be a great time. I do not know if I'll do the Instagram or video challenges. It kind of depends on how things are going, like when we get back. Once we get back on the 1st, I have to like report to work for the first time, like contracted time, and then on the 3rd, it's a librarian retreat day. So it's going to be a hectic week, but I am so excited to get involved with the Booktube community, and I hope to connect with you as well in the comments below. Sprint challenges, those are a thing, so I'll be on Twitter doing that as well. So yeah, just leave me a comment down below on what you're reading. If you're reading any of these, I would love to buddy read with you or just chit chat with you along the way. So until next time, bye guys.